Alright, welcome back to Outer Worlds 2.
Looks like the second choice has got a new shipment of swill. Gave it a try. Needs some aging, but not too bad.
What? I was just with Barney. He said we're not getting any new shipments for months. What did he let you try?
Well, I maybe didn't run it by him. It was out of a big metal barrel behind the bar. It said Auntie's finest star wipe on it.
That wasn't booze. That was ship wax.
Really? Barney should start selling it then. It's better than half his stock.
Sprat mucus, half off today only.
This place has seen better days. Let's go to the free market. We can recruit a new ally here.
That free market station was open to all. Why am I being accosted?
Free market station is open to all, except spies. It's awful suspicious how you've been gallivanting about, asking everyone questions.
I am not a spy. The information I'm collecting here shall be of historical significance someday. Surely you can appreciate that.
Right. And I'm sure that information wouldn't help at all in clearing us out of the station years from now. I'll be watching you.
The door is marked shut. Bizarre.
I'm beginning to reach the tail end of my patience. You will tell me the location of the broker.
Lad, you ain't got much of a concept of a deal, do you? You ain't got nothing to offer, and a threat is offering less than nothing.
You realize any other Arbiter would have crushed you where you stand for obstruction of justice long before now? That I am flowing with magnanimity?
Can't say I know what that word means, but if you're inclined to keep threatening me, only thing gonna be flowing is your blood out your body. Stranger, seen my fix? Hope you're about to offer to rid me of this damn fool.
You cannot dissuade an Arbiter from their sovereign-given duty, no matter how much of an irritant you may attempt to be.
What seems
I
to be the
came to
problem
meet
here?
with the information broker for, Protectorate business. Protectorate reasons. However, I find myself foiled at near every turn. None within the Protectorate would defy an Arbiter and expect to live. Regrettably, I cannot make the locals see reason without rendering myself unable to learn what I seek.
Even polite entreaties don't see most getting an invite to the broker. And you've been anything but.
What I heard didn't seem too diplomatic.
Are you daft? Do you understand how diplomatic I am being simply by staying my hand? Any other Arbiter would have executed you all where you stand.
You're just so merciful it makes me blush. I'm sure your staying your hand has nothing to do with the armed guards watching your every move. No matter what this fella says, he's not going to convince me to trust him. He's a walking security risk.
An Arbiter need prove themselves to no one but the Sovereign. But if I must debase myself to further my aim, so be it.
Interesting thought. Occurs to me there might just be something that needs looking into.
I hope this has intrigue. I love intrigue.
Within the Golden Ridge locale on Dorado, there's a refugee camp. It's unassuming, quiet-like. Most of the folks there just want to be left alone. They see to the few needs they have by working with the broker. But we ain't heard from them in a fortnight and change. Serves to reason something untoward may have transpired there. You see your way to looking into that, maybe we'll talk.
Why do you want me to go?
I don't fancy the idea of letting an Arbiter loose on our allies without supervision. Might not know you, but anything's better than giving him complete freedom.
I do not take your speaking of me as some kind of feral canid lightly.
How is
That's
that?
between them and Sub Rosa.
How does that
You win or
these
you out.
refugees work with the broker? I'm in.
Great. Take the lap canid with you. I've had enough of his excitability, and so have my customers.
I don't claim to be pleased with the circumstances surrounding this co-investigation, but perhaps we may surprise one another. I'm Arbiter Tristan Rao.
Ever worked with a partner
When
before?
I was an apprentice, yes, but not since. And certainly never with an outsider. I shall meet you at the camp. Let us hope we both arrive there intact.
Search the refugee camp on Golden Ridge on Dorado. In case you forgot where that was. Howdy.
Hey, you there. If you're interested in furthering the cause of history, come speak with me. Greetings. Are you perhaps interested in advancing the knowledge of Arcadia's history through scientific exploration?
No.
What am I saying? Of course you are. Please, do tell me anything you might know about the crash of the ACS free market.
Nothing.
Do pardon my forwardness. I saw that you were a new arrival, but I held out some hope that you might be able to enlighten me where the
I'm not gonna
station
lie.
populace has not. As an archivist, it's my duty to collect and record hitherto unrecorded knowledge wherever it can be found. But my earnest questions have been met with suspicion. I can see you're no stranger to academia. Very well. Whatever facilitates this account, converse with the locals, peer into unturned corners, and see what your able hand might unearth. I look forward to furthering the cause of history with you.
Any tips on where to start?
I'd ask about in the saloon and the bazaar. Both are places where gossip flies about like so many tarot rays. Sub Rosa likely has some information about the crash, but I'm not sure where. You also might be able to find some intact portion of the ship amidst all of the station's wreckage. Take a look around. I'm sure you'll be able to get farther on your own.
Search for clues. Well, I guess we can do this first. Honestly, I forgot how overwhelming all this was. Let's ask around.
If it inflicts grievous bodily harm on other people, I've got it. You telling me if I still got both my eyebrows? Never mind. They were just slowing me down anyway. Browse all you like. Everything I've got is fine-tuned to perfection. Feel free to go on a murderous rampage with what you buy. It's good publicity.
Oh, an extra holster. We can gain an additional weapon slot. While that is nice, actually, why not? I'll just buy one for now.
place? Come to not a weapons store.
My contraptions don't explode no more. Honest.
Listen, I know I shouldn't warn you about this, but anything I sell you runs the risk of exploding. I trust you'll appreciate my forthrightness and be all the more willing to buy from me.
No. What do you know about the ACS free market?
No. Ships decidedly ain't in my purview. You sure I can't interest you in some bric-a-brac instead of this
Why are you dodging my
conversation?
questions?
You'd need to purchase much more from my stock for me to consider such a course of action. Oh, I prefer to focus on the present and the future, and not things that may or may not keep me awake in the dark and lonesome hours of the night.
Just answer the question.
I don't think that'd be smart. I need to keep my mind free of trauma if I want to improve my workflow.
Whatever. We need to acquire his information somehow.
Hello once more. I guarantee you some of my inventions will be working soon. In the meantime, I've plenty of miscellanea for sale.
I wonder if we need to buy things.
Well, none taken. I never intended to be. But when life breaks your jaw and shoots out your knees, may as well learn to get good at crawling, right?
Let's try the saloon.
Greetings again. Hope that little day excursion you and I jawed about is going well. Libations or information? What's your poison?
Are rumors circulating around the
Always.
station?
For example, there's some kind of hoity-toity collector type parked upstairs. Supposedly, she's willing to sell some of her collection if you impress her. Laws.
Hey, look, it's him.
Oh, come now, Prospero. You've been on that stage hundreds of times. This perturbation looks bad on you, and you're not one for looking bad. Terribly sorry you've got me ruminating. A man of my persuasion shouldn't stoop to such self-deprecation, especially in front of prospective customers.
You seem like you could be well informed.
You've identified me properly. But information transference is the lifeblood of Free Market Station. And if you want a transfusion, you'll have to grant me a spot of help.
Sure.
I'm in charge of keeping the patrons of the saloon entertained. Normally this does not present an issue, but I learned that an old flame of mine shall attend my next performance. My
Should I kill
resolve
them?
is uncharacteristically flagging. I find myself fixating on the most minute of issues. I need something to bolster my confidence.
So you want me to kill them? Are you trying to impress this person?
She knows my real name. Prospero's just a stage title, as it happens. There's a certain kind of intimacy that I fear shall be difficult to ignore.
Ew. What do you have in mind?
Liquid courage has never failed me, but I have a discerning palate. The automech chef in the bazaar sells my preferred brand of alcohol, though it can be headstrong. You see, I can't just drink any old swill from the bar. My refined palate can only stomach one drink. Iceberg aged.
Why can't you get this
whiskey.
yourself?
Something of a collector's item, I'm told.
Guess I'll keep an eye
Now,
out.
if you'll excuse me, an artist must be granted solitude to properly amass his mental forces.
Okay, so whoever's selling alcohol here is Iceberg.
Keep an eye out for snitches.
If you lost it,
Got a
I'm
good thing
selling it.
going here.
I feel I should address any allegations you may have heard regarding bloodstains on my inventory. Just means it's been well loved. Tell me what you need.
Information. How's business?
Booming now. Used to be a few other armor shops on the station. As it happened, their owners mysteriously vanished. I picked up their inventories real cheap, since they were just taking up station storage. It sure was a convenient windfall for yours truly.
Sure
Real
was.
convenient.
That doesn't sound
Exactly. I wish some other sorts around here who like to cast aspersions were as understanding as you.
Let's see.
Can do.
Okay, so... Ooh.
Doctor here. Get your stitches.
Hello?
Got a sale on teeth extraction today. A quarter off with one or more bloodlettings.
No
if you've wounds that need stitching or teeth that need scrutiny, I'm your doctor.
I don't trust you at all.
Yes? Is this a problem? I'm the only doctor on Free Market Station. I think that excuses whatever quirks I may or may not have. My prior faction demanded I strictly adhere to my vocation and forego the world of dentistry under penalty of death after a certain number of infractions. Suffice it to say, I'm pleased Free Market Station allows me to be myself.
You need coveralls, we got coveralls.
Clothes.
Meals currently sold with both salt and pepper. Available today only. Welcome to our stall. We hope this is the first meal you ever have in your life. What may this unit rehydrate for you?
Let's see what you got.
All wares were at some point cooked fresh.
At some point. Well, I mean, I saw that there's a special dialogue option.
Error. Rote sales grandstanding not found. If you became violently ill after eating here, please feel free to write our stall an angry letter, then burn it. What may this unit rehydrate for you?
I'm looking for a special brand.
Yes, Iceberg Aged Whiskey is currently on reserve for Prospero Palo. Current customer is not Prospero Palo. Unit cannot vend to current customer.
Are you sure?
Scanning error. Cannot ascertain identity of current customer. Purging all vending restrictions. Eliminating
we might have had to do
one
something else.
restriction. Vending Iceberg Aged Whiskey complete. Thank you for your patronage.
Are you in charge of this stall?
Negative. This unit and stall are registered to Gerald T. Wenrich. Mr. Wenrich last visited 222 days ago. When last seen, Mr. Wenrich mentioned he was, quote, going to teach those redacted sub rosa redacted a lesson. Nobody extorts Gerald T. Wenrich. Shop here to acquire fine food for cheap.
Well, we got the alcohol. I wonder how much I have to buy from him in order to get him to spill information.
Standing in one place and focusing on not being nervous does not, in fact, help one not be nervous. My friend. Excellent. Thank you. Very well. You wish to know about the crash, yes?
Yes.
Are you prepared for a sordid tale of drama and woe?
Get to the point. Oh,
Everyone knows that the Free Market's captain was a hopeless romantic, especially disposed to giving too much of her heart to those inclined to break it. The final betrayal came from a dashing rogue smuggler who vanished with most of her bits. The good captain had about all she could endure.
So she crashed the ship?
Indeed she did. The crew attempted to wrest the controls from her to save them from their fate, but alas, too late. That's all I know. I thank you for your help once again. And now I must get ready for my set.
Let's see how much we have to buy from Otto. Let's see.
Hello once more. I guarantee you some of my inventions will be working soon. Oh, I prefer to focus on the present and the future and not things that may... Great. Let's get back to not this subject. Be happy to show you.
Well, technically I don't need that. I just need to talk to her now.
You just bought a shooter from not a weapons store, right? How's it treating you?
Greetings. How has the data collection fared?
I think I've collected.
Finally, a breakthrough. Let's hear it. How did the ACS free market meet its end? So their highest-ranking troops can't even put aside personal issues for the collective. That can't be healthy. Aside from the crash, what occurred in the ship's final moments?
The crew tried to overpower the captain, but they failed to
An
stop them.
incompetent captain and an incompetent crew. Tisk tisk. Last question. Were there any contributing factors to the crash? Anything that might recontextualize what actually happened?
She got broken up with.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't. If it was, would I be here collecting information? This report is going to bear some glaring absences, which is unfortunate. Still, I wouldn't have been able to get this far
Yeah, we
without your
needed the
help.
information from
Here's
Otto
something
to
for
do
your
the
time.
rest.
It would have been more if I'd been able to complete this, but there's nothing for that now. Auntie's Choice seems to be inundated with its own problems, technical and personnel alike. We should have ample opportunity to use this for propaganda purposes. You should have said so. Here's something extra from my stipend. Now I need to get this report to my superiors. Thanks again.
Well, we did that. Time to go to Dorado.
The informant line's treating you. Hear anything good?
Not terribly. My only field-bound compatriot is stationed at Gold Bridge.
Yes, Inez?
That damn Wiley put us in an impossible situation. I'm glad those hostages can go back to their families, but I fear we played right into DeVries' hands. With that data, she could wreak more havoc than we anticipated. Look, I know the choice is yours on how you want to approach this, but it's my folk in the crosshairs. If something happens to our delegate, I don't know how I'd live with myself. If there's space by your side, I hope you'll call on me.
Of course, you have skin in the game.
Sure, let's go with that. If we fail to stop DeVries, this will have dire consequences for the war and everything else. So let's not fail, huh? Oh, I see. You're here to gossip. All right, let's hear it. Who do you want to talk about?
Do you get along with Marisol?
Ain't often you see an elder solving an equation with one hand and stabbing someone in the eye with the other. So the real question is, does she get along with me? I sure hope so. I'm keen to learn about her, though I reckon she's more of an abacus than an open book. Set in her ways, methodical. And law help you if you jostle her.
What about
Seems
items?
friendly enough. if a mite guarded and a little thick-headed in his view of Auntie's choice. Regardless, I can assure you I'll treat him with the same respect I show you.
Thank you.
Though I reckon he's seen his fair share of struggles over the years, no matter how he tries to hide it. Think he ought to ask for help when he needs it. Fine by me.
The hostages went home safe. We'll see if those at the peace talks make it back fine as well.
May the plan favor us against long odds.
Let's continue with these two for now. Fast travel there, because I think that's a bit closer. So if you hadn't guessed already, Tristan is going to be our new ally. On that corpse, I guess. Oh, a bird. A bird. I thought it was something like actually dangerous. These people don't look friendly.
Threat detected.
We did the upgrade in stealth.
No turn of time, no nothing.
Something in here? I guess not. And there's the abandoned campsite.
So you did come. Good. I'm not partial to working with those given to second thoughts. It seems we arrive on a desolate scene. I don't know what transpired, but whatever it was killed the refugees to a person. As an Arbiter, I bear a strong stomach. But if you've any reservations about witnessing destruction visited upon the innocent, you'd best steel yourself.
Any ideas on who would do
I've
this?
some theories on the refugees' killers, but I remain unsatisfied. Although I am not required to do so as an Arbiter, I would care to acquire proof.
If that's the case, why
We
bother?
operate under the Sovereign's indefatigable will. Thus, we do not need proof. But my training was somewhat unique in that it emphasized the value of thorough investigation. Let us comb the remnants of this charnel house.
Let's search this camp.
Is that? Yes, that's an incisor, all right.
Automechanicals log for charging. Dragoon 0 to 3, Wasp Drone 0 to 4. Notice critical damage alert dispatch from Dragoon 1. Dispatch a maintenance technician. Inventory. Current supplies are 2 months of food and water rations. Auntie's choice fare, yuck. Container with basic medical supplies, needs supplements, additional antibiotics, batteries for automechanical recharging. This is enough to live by for now, but it certainly won't sustain us. We must secure aid from an independent third party just to survive, and especially to avoid the baleful eye of the Protectorate. Ideally, what we manage to collect shall be of sufficient informational value to the denizens of Free Market Station. Well, we can continue searching, because I doubt that's the only thing really here. Unless it is. There can't just be the one clue, you know? Like, I would think there'd be another clue available around here. This towering device looks as if it was once used to transmit signals to or from the base, but it's been thoroughly destroyed, and even sparks flicker within its warped, misshapen frame. We can't fix that. Water. This automechanical has been heavily damaged. The barrel of its integrated weapon is warped from heat damage. It seems its target selection system is overridden. Well, I have the Hack 3, so I was able to glean more information from it than what should be normally available, I think. Glean more information. I don't know why I said glean.
I cannot help but feel a pang for these people, cut down without a hope of defense. We must uncover what transpired here.
Do you really care about finding out what happened here?
As an apprentice, I was taught to see investigations through to their completion. Evidence begets evidence and can lead one to uncover further criminal elements. Any further interest is purely academic.
Academic? Found something in my
Inform me.
I found a high-powered transmitter. Looks pretty heavily damaged.
An encampment such as this normally would possess no means for long-band communications. Was there anything remarkable about it?
It's just damaged beyond repair. The struts bore jagged striations at their bases. It was moved from another location.
Logical. Your deductive skills would be better served in the Protectorate, but that does not reduce their efficacy. Did you have anything else?
Yes. I found a terminal entry cataloging the base's mechanical defenses.
I doubt it factored in their inadequacy in the face of a superior force. Assuming there was a superior force.
Judging by what I found, it's odd that there aren't many more rifts.
Sharp-eyed, aren't you? I noticed that as well. One destroyed automech in a massacre seems minimal.
There was a destroyed automech deeper in the camp.
That automechanicals would fall in the camp's defense is logical. That there would only be one is not. Did you notice anything interesting about it?
The targeting mechanism was undamaged, but the parameter saw was empty.
Then it was fighting blind. Doesn't seem like something a defensive automech should be doing.
I'm done with my investigation, and I think I've discussed everything I wanted.
You're certain? You've combed the place to your liking?
Actually, I'd like to look around.
Very well. I shall continue to search on my own.
I wonder if there's more stuff we can find. Can't hurt to search around a bit some more. Because I might have missed something.
What sort of
Nope.
life was this? Without the Sovereign's guidance.
I don't think I missed anything though.
Shame about all this blood. I just polished these boots.
Oh my god, Tristan. Same though. Like, I would not want blood to get all over my new boots. Doesn't seem like there's anything on the ceilings. Or maybe there's... Wait. Oh. The wavelength history is relatively uniform, appearing to indicate shortwave transmissions at semi-regular intervals. One frequency, however, does not even remotely match the other sent by this radio tower. It stands to reason that someone tampered with the transmission array in order to send the signal. So there was something else that we could find. Good to know. Then I don't think there's anything. Ooh.
These people could have been saved if they simply hadn't deviated from the paradigm.
Anything else? I really don't think this leads to anything. Like, it's just... Yeah, I really don't think this leads to anything. I think that's it for investigative clues. And anyway, we found 4.
Salutations. Has your search uncovered anything of remark? Let's hear it.
I took a look at the camp's wireless communications.
Oh? I wouldn't expect a localized transmitter to harbor anything of note. Prove me wrong.
I don't have the science. It seems there was the tampering, but I don't know the significance.
The sign that something unusual happened there may fit snugly into our other observations. We shall wait and see. Did you have anything else? You're certain you've combed the place to your liking?
You know what? Wait. I think that's it. Let me just look this up to make sure I'm not actually missing anything. Like the I think so.
Then let us debrief and see if we can deduce what transpired here. Have you any theories as to what killed these people?
How do you think they died?
I have a strong theory, but there are gaps. I'd like to hear your own analysis, and we may compare where our ideas converge. Although I'm no ballistics expert, the death wounds on the corpses appear to match those inflicted by an automech. Have any theories about the automechs that did this? My thoughts exactly. How do you believe they were compromised?
I don't have any ideas.
I submit that the refugees predominantly used the local shortwave tower to control their automechs. The saboteur commandeered it and sent out an override. The only remaining puzzle piece is why. Why go through all this trouble to eliminate a handful of isolated refugees?
I think it has to do with that stolen relay.
Agreed. I do believe that relay is of Protectorate make, and the refugees most certainly didn't build it themselves. They were likely Protectorate as well. I hypothesize that they used it to listen in on Protectorate communications, then sold what they learned to Sub Rosa.
And the Protectorate wouldn't take kindly to this.
After the Vox relay's recent destruction, High Command would have ordered a security sweep of all communication systems. This outpost's relay would have returned a signal. Upon learning of this camp's existence, they'd have dispatched a sentinel to cross off any would-be traitors. Hence the destruction we bear witness to.
Pretty comprehensive. You arbiters on slouches.
I do pride myself on my thoroughness indeed, though not all arbiters feel the need to be equally thorough. Now with that finished, we... Hold. Some things approach. Be ready. I suspect someone has disapproved of our inquiry.
An assault? Survive the ambush.
Ready to take the heat off, Commander. Just say when. Eliminating any stragglers. To arms.
Wait, I need a, oh, well, at least I got rid of most of it, you know? I think the...
That was a hardy engagement. You held your...
Yeah, I think the... Oh, the Earth Director found a flaw in you, wasteful. Conserving and preparing for the future are overrated. You can be careless, but sometimes things just work out. You'll always find ammo when scavenging things to kill, but your reckless demeanor makes you an easy target for vendors. The effects are 25% vendor prices, and killed enemies always drop ammo.
Thrown admirably. These automechs will never be used to perpetrate such...
I think it's because I was just like shooting, I was shooting pretty blindly there. And I do shoot pretty blindly, but... But honestly, I feel like ammo is plentiful enough that it's not really an issue that I just shoot blindly. Yes.
I believe we're at the end of our investigation. The prospect of sharing our findings with the broker isn't terribly appealing, but we've little choice. I will locate my wretched Sub Rosa transport and return to Free Market Station. Pleasure fighting beside you. Be sure you return to Free Market Station to debrief with me. Despite our work here, I somehow doubt the broker would grant an audience to me alone.
I keep transporting to the landing pad instead of going onto the ship directly. Okay. So Tristan, an interesting character. He's definitely thorough with his investigations as opposed to some of the other arbiters he mentioned, apparently. Read the Seer's prediction. We have that, right? Okay. Doc, okay. Though you may be a stranger to these lands, you shall help us by locating medical specialists essential to the health and well-being of Matriarch's Mercy. Be they formally trained or unconventional in approach, rest assured that they will be welcomed with open arms. A taxidermy, found within the bounds of Matriarch's Mercy, an automechanical in Guardian Estates, a plumber, a specialist in the most depraved and yet essential biological functions, is currently in the trenches of combat. go to the bartender. Go to the free market station. Let's return to the bartender and see what he has to say about our investigation. Gee whiz. Alright.
Greetings again. Hope that little day excursion you and I jawed about is going well. Libations or information? What's your poison?
We've been to the camp. You wanted us to look at
The encampment had been razed. I'm sorry to say there were no survivors, but I believe we were able to uncover what transpired.
Wasn't easy, but we did. Well, what can I say?
I should add, your observations during the investigation were unexpectedly keen. Working beside you was a pleasure.
I'm good.
I'm surprised. Didn't know if you had it in you, especially with an Arbiter in tow. But you got what was needed.
Hey, he contributed just as much as we did.
I'd be happy to direct you to the broker. First, though, we've got a small issue. There's a malfunctioning lamp in the basement I need someone to take a look at. Here's a key card to get you down there.
What?
You mind?
What does this mean? Menial labor crap. Okay, I'll check it out.
Sure.
Fine.
I like it. Thank you kindly.
Okay, there's something odd going on here. What does he need us to look at a lamp for? Something is... You know what? We can go into the vents, too, for some reason. You just have it. Doesn't matter what it is, but if it isn't yours, you want it. You'll occasionally steal things automatically, but anything you've stolen sells for significantly more. You know what? No one can see me. What? What is this? Wait. Oh, she's passed out drunk. Let's get some information. Bypass passcode. Retrieve document, ACSV market. Angelo, I'm hereby tripling my fee. I specifically left Auntie Cleo's to get away from all this void damn paperwork. Then you asked me to go hunting through old ship documents. It took me 20 plus hours to do all this searching. Worse is that we can't even meaningfully cash in on the wreck. There was one behemoth of a salvaging agreement out on it dating from a couple months before the invasion. When it went down, somebody came in, stripped the most valuable components, and made a fortune. Everything left ain't worth expensive picking through. Sorry to disappoint you, except I ain't. Pay me. So, yeah, maybe we should have looked at this before we, completed that side quest. Compromising findings. Milford Street keeps a tight lid on his public persona. Figures, since the way he presents himself is how he keeps his bits flowing. No dead sprats in his closet, no red on his record, but one of our people spotted him wandering around some backwater on Paradise Island in the wee hours of the morning wearing naught but his hat. Got no idea who might make use of this information, but you know how it is Nancy's choice. Any dirt's dirt enough. Interesting. Okay, so he sent us to this lamp that opens up a passage. What's this? Oh. Wait, who is it? Who are you?
Anyone had asked me, I'd have put the odds of a live Arbiter finding his way into my chambers at 1 in a few trillion.
So
Good that you didn't come here for blood, Arbiter Rao. Barney would have sniffed it out and broken you in twain. And I do disdain mopping up Protectorate corpses.
You already know who you're dealing with, I see.
Names are nothing. I could tell you the titles of the periodicals he has stashed beneath his bunk, but I won't, unless he tries my patience.
If you know who I am, you must know why I'm here. My mentor died under vague circumstances, and I desire any information pertaining to the specifics of her death.
Interesting. That question appears to be at odds with High Command's public statement on the matter. Losing faith in your masters?
No. But I cannot shake the sensation that something was awry with her passing. If you know something, tell me. Please.
I could get used to this kind of groveling. Your instincts are right, Arbiter. Though we don't know the specifics, I received information that your mentor's body bore signs of a fight, and a nasty one. Someone killed her.
Yes, I knew there'd be intrigue.
More than I'd care for there to be. But the important part is that I was correct. I knew I was right to be suspicious.
If that's all, I think you'd best get along. I prefer not to sully my quarters with Protectorate lackeys. Live ones, anyhow.
And I prefer to limit my time with scheming blackguards. Let us take our leave from present company. Speak to me outside, if you would. There's something I'd care to ask you.
Run along now. I've spent more than enough time entertaining wayward sprats.
Alright, I'm leaving.
Yeah, how about this? I recruited a Protectorate subject direct link from Bastion, middle of a Protectorate holding.
Think I'll congratulate you for risking your hide to recruit one subject? Forgive me for withholding my applause.
You're jealous of my charms.
Yeah, real jealous. So are the half-dozen ACAD execs I recruited last week. We're all just vomitous with envy.
I guess everyone here is just an asshole. Not surprising. Do you think there's something in this vent system? Whatever. A toilet. Another toilet. Yes, Tristan?
The role of the Arbiter typically does not require the assistance of others. We are expected to act as wholly independent entities. But I fully realize that had I not your aid today, my investigation's progress would have stalled and withered. During our investigation, I gauged your trustworthiness and did not find it wanting. What say we travel together?
Sure. Wait. Why an agent of the Protectorate would lower themselves to work with a third party?
I think you have earned forthrightness. I came to Free Market Station to seek the true killer of my mentor, the Supreme Arbiter. Sub Rosa deals in information, and were thusly my best lead on her killer. They gave me less than I'd hoped, but it was at least a start. Unfortunately, I cannot act truly alone. I have no ship, and no support.
Who do you think killed him?
I do not know your allegiance, and accordingly shall not speculate. Suffice it to say, for now, that I fear the true killer is within the Protectorate.
How do I know I can trust
I hold my word in highest regard. Were I to pledge allegiance to you, the pact would be nigh unbreakable, barring some extreme action on your part.
I would think that a high-ranking Arbiter would
Utilizing one of our craft for independent purposes would have rendered me conspicuous. I knew Sub Rosa would offer steady transport as long as I paid their exorbitant fees, just as I knew they would collect information on my every movement. But I neither trust them, nor have the funds to continue this relationship for much longer. You, on the other hand, have proven to be a capable partner.
Has the Protectorate
My
sanctioned this
colleagues have
investigation of
accepted
yours?
that her death was a natural one. Questioning an explanation of that nature is foolish, dangerous even. Nonetheless, the circumstances of her death trouble me. I cannot allow myself to accept the explanation that's been put forth without investigating to the fullest of my abilities.
Suppose I'm convinced.
I will keep to my convictions in any case, but I understand. What instructions would you have me follow?
Well, yeah.
I should have considered this
Don't
eventuality.
kill people without asking.
I will listen to your words, and I shall follow your orders. I will not assail enemies of the Protectorate without your consent, though I will not like it.
Thank
But
you,
if my
I guess.
sense of duty
Bare
outpaces
minimum,
my
I
willingness to
guess.
comply with an order, or if you attack my brethren unprovoked, our relationship will come to an abrupt end.
Seems reasonable.
Excellent. I hope our working relationship is most fruitful. I'm sure we shall discover much together.
Rubbing shoulders with Protectorate Arbiters now, are we? I'll reserve judgment. Hopefully, he can as well. And miss all this stimulating conversation? Fine. I shall go scrapbook my memorable intercessions, or otherwise reinforce your notion of activities enjoyed by people of my vintage.
Let us be off, Commander.
Well, that's it, I guess. Now we have a new companion. Now, I could have replaced either Niles... Could have replaced Niles, or just not recruit Tristan at all. Okay. Let's see who we can recruit.
Latest contraband came in. Looks like quite the haul.
I'm not moving on to the main quest yet. Alright, let's see where we can find these. Apparently all three are on Dorado based on the map. I'm going to change the... I think I'm going to change... Wait, what does Tristan look... Wait. I didn't even realize. What does Tristan look like? Apparently, his helmet is off now. Let's go see if he's hot. No, not you, Inez. Where are the others? Where are they? Hey, my pet. That's what that means. Where is he actually? Well, actually, where are the other three? No, that's Marisol. Wait.
This ship is certainly...
wow.
quaint. The grease stains and thrice retrofitted pipes give one the thrilling impression that the ship might burst into flames at any moment. I suppose there's something charming about its lived-in nature. Nevertheless, I have availed myself of the ship's cleaning supplies. Unsightliness is an enemy as sure as any other. Certainly, I consider myself an open tome.
How's the life of an Arbiter treating you?
I am able to uphold justice wherever it may flag. Bolstered, of course, by your steady support. Was there more in this vein you wish to discuss?
Let's get back to the story content because we can end the stream with these conversations rather than. We're switching to Inez and... Okay, honestly, Lo, maybe I should have kept Marisol. Actually, yeah, because we just barely got Marisol too.
That tremendous statue.
Recruit the taxidermist? Okay. Oh, this guy. I don't miss him at all. Let's see. The Doctor and Matrix... Oh, wait. The taxidermist is currently within Matrix Mercy. So he's one of these people.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Taxidermist. I don't know why I assumed it's a he.
If we factor for random elements offsetting a certain key variable...
Oh, try not to get too close. My sinuses are stuffed up, my ears are backed up, and my guts are gurgling.
Ew, get away from me.
I could burst at any moment. Every fluid from every orifice. So keep your distance. Law, finally. Real relief from my fake symptoms. Let's see it then.
At least you can pretend.
If it's all the same, I'll give it to someone in real need. I've got more practice ahead of me. Wouldn't want to spoil it by seeking treatment. You have my gratitude, stranger.
What do you make of the situation?
I think it's downright awful what's happened to these fine folks. but me especially. Sickness, malnutrition, spontaneous genetic disorders, it never ends.
You better.
You too. Trust me, you don't want to catch this. Neither do I, for that matter.
So he's just faking it. Oh my god, why did I give them this?
Disease, explosions, now falling rocks. How much abuse is one refugee supposed to take?
I don't think you want the answer to that question.
Broke my nose last. I banged him up real good for you, didn't I?
What is this hair that you have going on here? This yellow
you did.
mohawk.
Barely connected. You're thinking of 2-3 scraps ago. You've been mostly unconscious a while now.
I have no idea what
you ought to talk to Boss Tilda. She's the brains in this. What does she call it? Oh, yeah. Quasi-illicit shenanigan. Doesn't like to look at us when we're all banged up. Said my face turned her off Borstloaf. Anyhow, head down the hill along the fence. Tell her Mapother and Mudge sent you.
Is this a new side quest or what?
This is truly a misbegotten settlement if criminals are allowed to operate openly within it.
You got business? No? Move on.
What's going on
So's
here?
the place we used to stash the bodies of those too nosy to know better. You got me?
I don't have time for this. There's a side quest apparently that we can use. Hello.
Greetings. What can I help you with? Let me guess. One of your co-occupants is always hanging up his or her britches in your corner of the yurt. Am I right? Or you're dealing with more of a stay off my palate or that's my air you're breathing sort of thing. Hmm? Pray elucidate the exact nature of your tiff of contention.
They sent me.
Really? Like they strung a few words together in a row and it all made sense? That's a marked improvement on earlier. Guessing they left out a bunch, though. Here in Matriarch's Mercy, if you're not a member of the Order, you're probably living close to somebody else. In some cases, sleeping on top of them. Sort of thing tends to cause friction between neighbors. Would lead to fights, but nobody here wants trouble with the Order. So they hire our hooligans to battle by proxy.
So they fight using stand-ins? What does that solve?
Half the time, people shy away at the first sight of blood. The other, that's what they're there for. We say whoever wins the fight wins the argument. But frankly, it's never anything of consequence, like, okay, hurrah! This guy gets back his mangy button. Now, how can I help you exactly?
What do you got for me?
Ugh, a tourist. Well, clear out then, huh? Can't have you scaring off real customers. I got a bunch of yeggs, 2 pugilists, and a cicanid to feed. Go on, get out of here, scram!
Alright.
Look, your nose was just a stand-in for Duarte's nose.
I'm supposed to find a taxidermist.
Can't believe they're all...
What happened to this place?
I do recall the Order warning about something like that happening, albeit somewhat indirectly.
By calculating the position of every atom in the universe, we can predict the future, control reality, and ascend to a state... Apologies, outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people, such as yourself. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugees in our care. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but I don't need an abacus to predict your path lies elsewhere. If you've enjoyed my peroration, make sure to tune into the Ask a Vicar segment on Grand Plan Wireless for more expounding declamations.
Oh, this is the bounty thing. Examine the wreckage. You see a large pile of seemingly unrelated debris. What this once was isn't readily apparent at first glance.
Watch yourself if you intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle. I swear, refugee settlements aren't what they used to be. Yes, technically a hut is meant to be only one story. Because when you stack them, they tend to fall over. Happens a lot. People here need more room to breathe. Can't build in the walkways, can't set up in the exclusion zone. So they build up. Best they can, at least. Don't have proper building material or nothing. They just make do. After a while, the stacked up little huts they jury-rigged come tumbling down.
Yeah, they're not the person I'm looking for. I don't know what to,
Every scientician yearns to visit the archive on Cloister. One day,
How do you... I still don't get it, Piotr. Run me through it again.
There's nothing to run through. Thus, if we compare the rates of dust accumulation inside the sediment to outside, we gain minute insight into the grand plan.
I miss my sprats. We ain't even pulling our weight.
you look like a
How
taxidermist.
do you do, stranger? Always nice to see a friendly face around Matriarch's Mercy. Though it's a pity I can't lend more aid to
Yes,
our
you're
downtrodden
exactly-
collective.
Oh my
I'm
God,
just a
I'm
humble
dumb.
taxidermist.
Actually,
You are talking to the first prize winner at the Stuffed Ursapod Club, 2 years consecutive. But something tells me you didn't come to talk shop. What's this about, Agent? Am I in
No.
trouble?
A doctor needs your help.
What? And you think that's me?
Yes.
Listen, friend, a little skill with needle and thread does not make me a qualified medical professional.
Then by the powers vested in me, I grant you an honorary doctorate.
You can't just do that. Can you? Have it your way, then. I know when I'm being voluntold. But you better make it worth my while. Before I agree to anything, I need sprat corpses. Several. And no victims of violence, please. My art depends on the quality of the sleeve.
Any leads on clean sprat corpses?
I used to source all of my sprats from a local trapper, Frankie Billings. No idea if she's still in business. Word has it she's out north in Auntie's Choice territory, so watch yourself.
I'll come back.
Fresh being the operative word. My thanks, stranger.
So many dead. Place is full.
Right. Oh, right. I remember the last stream where we killed a bunch of these things, the mantisaurs. Why is that up in the air?
You know, when I first saw you with that helmet on, I thought you were a Protectorate automech. Then I heard you speak, and I was sure of it.
Would that I could serve as steadfastly as the Protectorate's automechanicals.
I forget that he... Insulting you shoe polishers is a futile exercise. You'd likely consider it an honor to be shot in the head if it was by the Sovereign.
Perhaps I would.
Well, here are the sprats, but where's the vendor? Wait, maybe we need to help lead them into these traps.
manager handbook really shores up the foundation of your fundamentals.
Look at all these scientists. Go the other way.
You lost, stranger?
Hello.
I don't see a lot of new faces in these parts. What are you? Order? Protectorate? Anti?
We. Just passing
Well,
through.
don't that beat all? An unaffiliated freelancer. You and I are a dying breed. Me, I'm a sprat trapper. Cute little things, but their tallow and hides fetch a high price. Used to be
Yes.
Protectorate, then worked for the Order, then Anti. Whoever's calling the shots on a given day. Now, I'm just waiting for the dust to settle so I can find out who I work for tomorrow.
The taxidermist back in Matriarch's Mercy went suppressed rat
Gregory?
corpses.
Well, I'm glad to hear he's still kicking. Loyal customer. Very particular about his sprats. These being hard times, I've had to raise my prices. Gal's gotta eat, and I don't care for sprat meat. Trust me, Gregory is an artiste when it comes to biology, and every artist needs the right canvas. Pleasure doing business.
We have dead sprats.
I'm going to lend a hand at the exclusion cell.
Any luck with the sprat hunt?
Yes.
Decent quality, all things considered. Frankie's work is second to none. You can tell the good doctor I'll be around shortly, armed with needle and thread, calipers, and my finest jar of glass eyes.
Here's to hoping you won't need the eyes.
Not to worry, they're perfectly lifelike.
That's
Be
not what
seeing
I'm
you,
worried
Agent.
Next. Automechanical doctor. Looks like the closest one is here. Oh, they're enemies.
Enemy in vicinity.
You find any good scraps today? No. Scraps. Hard to scrap.
Hostile in proximity.
Who there? Standing by to stupefy.
I sense scum.
Proceeding to attack.
Oh, it sent us back here.
Find any good scraps today? No, no scraps.
Unfriendly nearby. Scoping out a hostile.
Resupplying weapon ready, Commander. Do try to limit further damage, Commander.
Wait, why does it me here? That was a really stupid way to die.
Vitals critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander.
I'm really dying in stupid ways. Like, apparently we haven't recruited the taxidermist. Like, we need to return the sprat corpses to him. I really don't know why they dropped us off here.
Combat problem.
Part that's quite.
A plumber with some experience in the medical field. God damn it. An automech doctor is among the scrappers and guardian estates to the west.
No more skulker.
Fortificator is... Medic, please!
Stand ready. Our foe.
Standing by to stupefy.
Ready to dispense judgment!
You've suffered extensive damage, Commander.
The stupid grenades. This isn't difficult. I'm just terrible.
Hostile in proximity.
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Thank
Your leadership techniques leave a bit to be desired, with your companions often finding themselves in harm's way. You're no longer able to revive your companions in combat, but whenever one does go down, your other companion will get a boost. They are fully healed and it will immediately fill their companion ability meter.
And my hammer.
You know, I think I keep forgetting that the companion abilities exist, because honestly they'd probably be very useful. Like, I just keep forgetting to fix
We have to record this. Were the written orders really not enough? Void damn scrappers. Listen up, you hard-working scrappers. Auntie's Choice needs you to bring scrap. Bring whole armloads to drop location 14C. 14C. You bring scrap, we give Adrena time. Very simple. Special. Bring us an order targeting system. Get lots of Adrena time. And remember, if any scrapper attacks us again, no Adrena time for anyone. 14C, scrap. Adrena time, no fighting, no violence. That's all. Hopefully even your rotting gray matter can comprehend this.
The automech doctor.
Malefactor ahead.
Investigating hostile intention.
Apparently they're in here.
Did you do your climbing stretches this morning, Commander? I hope you did.
Bastard got away. I'm dead without my
Combat probable.
Proceeding to attack.
Man, I suck.
that hill's not going to climb itself.
Buckets of bleach, some combustible fluid, and a pouch to salt the earth, this mountainside would be good as new.
Diagnostic mode disabled. Re-engaging security protocol.
Strap there! Get it!
Patrol.
Loading up!
Well, I'm glad I have hack because this is really useful.
Threat detected. I'll handle this.
I forgot. I almost forgot. Like, I was wondering why I just didn't have ammo.
I admit to a pang at this sight. I once visited this station with the first person I... Never mind.
Now, where is this? Where is this auto mechanic? You'd think they'd have food around here.
practical. And garishly tacky.
I'm hearing weird noises that I should not be hearing. The door is barred shut.
This window. Don't like it.
Hostile in
These
proximity.
strangers. Should rip them out, shatter them, transfer them with ourselves.
Yes, yes! Grab an order glass scrawler next outing. They'll display us in the standing before we cut them up.
It seems like this is for another side quest that we're just not like. I wonder if I'm doing the wrong thing. Like I'm searching in the wrong place.
Ratcheting up by a record.
Yes, it is.
Shooting makes this too
I'm eyes
easy.
on
Bored. Too much practice. Yeah, too easy. We get gear to shoot angry order guys now.
Recon ordering.
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Wait. Oh, the doctor has been destroyed. Oh shit. Well, I guess that's what I get for being too careless. A plumber is in the order trenches. My bad. What's going on here?
The meaning of life is numeric, and we are the keepers of the equation.
From a medical standpoint, the taxidermist doctor was an unconventional choice. But I can't deny the results. Take this. On behalf of the Order
Oh
and the
wait,
displaced,
was it someone else
I
who's supposed
thank
to
you.
recruit?
Now, will there be anything else?
Wait, what was the plumber? Oh my god, why did I... Oh my god. You heard a strange, somewhat frantic-sounding woman screaming that she was going to murder the traitors who imprisoned her in the Decommissioned Autonomous Extractorium.
a stiff bottle waiting for me if I ever manage to make it out of this barrel.
After years working in a Zeranium manufactory, that's not the first workplace accident I've encountered.
Oh no, it's no.
Are you alright?
No, I'm really not. There was uranium on my hands when I came in here, and now it's... Why didn't I wash them first? No.
Anything I can do to help?
No, I don't think so. I'll just suffer in here for a while longer. Oh, why won't it stop burning?
I wouldn't visit a punishment such as this upon even the worst criminal elements.
Torpificator at ready status. Consider self-preservation a priority. Attack what's not there.
I cannot fight a phantom foe.
Do not refuse medical support.
I've eyes on the miscreant.
Standing by to stupefy.
You're hurt, Commander.
Reviving me is strategically optimal. suffered extensive damage, Commander.
I would not refuse assistance, which is most embarrassing.
Can't attack. Torpificator is charged. Apologies.
Let me out of here!
No combatant on my scopes.
I'll spare anyone who frees me. Hey, you! Get me out of here!
Architect's balls! That was some fine killing! Would have preferred you'd left one or two of those traitorous miscreants for me to sharpen my blade on, but no matter. Serves me right trying to help those sorely lacking in the gray matter. But they rightly paid for their transgression. Betraying someone sent by the exalted leader of the glorious dawn herself warrants a painful death. Name's Azza. You are?
What's a
We are
glorious
simply
dawn?
a group of enlightened individuals seeking to spread the truth of the rifts, despite our persecution by those who seek to keep the masses aimless and distraught.
Say what? And the truth would
The
be.
rifts only seem destructive because we are looking at them from the point of view of imperfect, mortal bodies. To be deconstructed by a rift is to be reborn in perfection.
Do you know why they betrayed you?
None whatsoever. All I know is that they were planning on killing me by filling my room with serenium gas. I was here to help them scavenge for old order technology to further investigate the wonder of the rifts. The rifts are a device of the architect to hasten humankind's perfection. They reduce whatever comes into contact with them to mathematically perfect information. We are nothing but that information, but we cannot see that because we exist in a chaotic and disordered reality. The universe is decaying, and our efforts to manage it are futile. The rifts are a perfectly ordered phase of existence. No chaos, no striving, no suffering. Peace and unity with the architect themselves.
Ridiculous. The rift's existence is an anomaly, nothing more. Their existence begs for correction.
I see no need to respond to such heresy. You are obviously ill-informed.
What's your next move?
I have similar business at the N-Ray range. These fools were only part of the contingent that betrayed me. I aim to see them pay the same price. Though maybe with more disemboweling. I could use your help there, and I'm sure my particular talents could be of service to you. If you'd deign to take me on, of course.
Yes. You are the last ally we need. Yeah.
I see. Well, that
We already
is
took care of things at the
disappointing.
N-Ray range,
I wanted to look into their eyes as they died. I'm admittedly at a loss here. It seems to me I remain in your debt. You could still take me on. I'm all geared up with nowhere to direct my violent retribution.
Sure, what could possibly go wrong?
That will live to regret. But it seems like you've already a full contingent with you.
You should wait in our ship.
Just don't keep me waiting too long. I want to see your handiwork at the N-ray range firsthand. No offense, just need to confirm you turned all the traitors into corpses.
Bring Asa to the N-ray range. Okay. Hey, we recruited all our companions. Wait, what do we do? Disabling ground floor venting plan. Oh, I guess we could have used that to kill all of them down there easily, huh? Yeah, shock rods are definitely like... This chain spark cannon is definitely the weapon I can spam with absolute impunity.
So, you decided the crew needed another cutthroat, did you? I don't mean to criticize the faults in your logic, but you realize Asa is a completely inefficient killer, yes?
Yes, but... I thought she could learn from you.
Well, do admit I've always wanted an understudy. Someone to pass on my vast knowledge of calculated murder and mayhem. But Asa? I'm uncertain she's the right choice to inherit it. However, perhaps you see something I yet haven't, and I should keep looking. I'll need to ponder this further. May all our travails add to the equation.
wonder where the key is. Or did we already use it?
There best be a stiff bottle waiting for me if I ever manage to make it out of this barrel. Ah, oh no, it's... no, 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 no. No, I'm really not. There was uranium on my hands when I came in here, and now...
Excuse me.
Why didn't I wash them first?
McGuire's psychopath.
Are you daft? Do you think I wanted to handle that muck? One of us had to do it. Just because I'm on the bottom rung doesn't mean you have to... Oh, why won't it stop burning?
I wouldn't visit a punishment such as this upon even the worst criminal elements.
Why does it burn so bad? There was uranium on my hands when I came in here, and now it's... Why didn't I wash them first? Thanks for the preposterously laden vice. How about you leave me to endure my pulpy penury in peace? What? No, that's not... Someone help me!
Now we got a key. We just got... This is the key that opens the exterior door leading to the Zeranium Extractorium manufacturing floor. What do you have to say?
I am prepared for anything that is to come. Speak freely.
We'll continue. We'll finish Az's recruitment mission. The hard part should be done since we already did the N-Ray mission. N-Ray, range mission.
Impressive killing, Commander. Wish I'd been here to partake. I'm not seeing their hierarch Ziegler out here. I'll go take a quick look inside and verify you got him.
You do that.
They're all dead, but their treasonous scum of a hierarch Ziegler isn't with them. I did find one of our communication devices, though. Seems like he took a small group of acolytes with him to study a rift on Paradise Island. Idiot didn't even have enough respect to stay to kill me himself. Well, it's of no consequence. Now that I know where he is, let's go show him the error of his ways.
Paradise Island.
You might follow a ruinous religious doctrine and be driven by irrational, bloodthirsty urges, but you're a rather effective killer, and I respect that.
That means a lot, coming from such a ruthless purveyor of death. Wish you'd let yourself really get into it sometimes, though. Get your face and hands drenched in blood.
That sounds disgusting, dear. Though I do appreciate the sentiment.
Well, we have 2 new companions now. With next stream, we will complete Az's recruitment storyline and help her take care of things once and for all. But thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you guys in Outer Worlds 2 next time.